3,
I need to think about it.
6, 5, 10. Thanks, attorney.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another session of I'm Not the Only One Who Can't Count.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
I don't know anymore.
I literally forgot how to count.
This picture was hanging on the wall.
What?
Picture was hanging in Chief Gant's office.
Edward, take your stuff while I figure out what happened.
Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Brain wide. Oh, brain high. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me besides my counting.
Yes.
The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding, it's a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right.
So what?
I remember now.
Remember what?
That was the official prosecutor's trophy used until that time.
Oh.
There's a story behind it.
A story?
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on.
Oh, that's weird.
I wonder why.
Ah,
What y'all want?
that's what.
This... I'm putting this over here. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, the second means shield. You heard this story?
Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why do you tell it, though, for Emma's sake?
Very well.
I love it when someone pulls this, cheeky little lie. I don't know why, but it amuses me to no end.
Love the random change in art style. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Long ago, in the kingdom of Chu, there was...
Bless you.
Thank you.
Smack.
You're an racist.
Why'd you do that, honey?
Because I'm horny.
There was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon.
So what happened if you
Keep
faced each
going.
other? Okay. Huh. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Those claims contradict each other.
Very perceptive. Then again, you've heard the story before, right?
Oh.
Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
I love how it's like the really hyped up music.
Yeah.
When that happens, it's like, what? And you're like, ah!
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize...
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items.
Cool.
The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words.
Okay.
But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion,
So they'd smack them together to the very end.
Yep.
even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Thanks, Edgy Poo.
Wow, thanks, Mr. Edgeworth.
Don't call me that.
I learned something new today.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield?
You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Chief Gant.
It's been updated.
Everyone's talking about me. I feel so loved.
Do I need to present something to him?
No, but I'd have a look around.
Well, that's because
true.
despite the fact that,
Oh, yeah.
Could be something.
you can be a dick, you're still such a likable swimming fanatic.
Swimming!
You're encouraging good behavior for young kids.
I know.
Being active and swimming and stuff.
No one is going swimming, though!
How
I
dare!
wonder what he was writing before.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look.
Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there.
Just distract him. I'll check it out.
Hey, Edgeworth. Is that the Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground.
Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling under my feet.
He didn't even look.
What? Letter of...
If you can't read, I'll read it for you.
Oh.
It says letter of resignation.
Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean...
These hiccups. I'm tired, Mr. Wright. I feel as if something inside me has died.
It's trying to escape.
Did that cure your hiccups?
I don't know! No!
Would you
honey,
like
go
me to
get
top it off with water?
Yeah, top it off with water and
Sure.
get a paper towel. Look at the old freaking Claudia way.
Oh, sorry, but Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault.
What set Flays off this time?
What doesn't set her off that's not to do with me? I am a time bomb for her.
To be fair, I'm the one who set her off only today.
Who are you?
Tom!
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done.
I walked far to
And no one
find
else
redemption.
should forgive me either.
I forgive you.
Uh-oh, I think he's serious.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something about his hiccups. He might die.
The sort of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything.
Probably, but can you save him, please?
I don't know, last time I touched you, you flipped out, so I was banking on that.
Baby,
You want paper towels, honey?
Do you need more water?
How are we gonna handle the later games?
Whoa.
who is this?
Oh, jeez.
This is you.
Excuse me. I almost put my hand in my tray.
Just like, krish.
Would you either care for a quarter pound of roast beef?
Just flat out roast beef.
Miss Star. I guess she's run out of lunches.
Hi. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? I had a laughing fit. I hate it when I get that late. At least I didn't laugh for 15 minutes. Jeez.
Sorry.
Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk.
Thanks,
Wait,
Angel.
what?
That was great coming back out of this. Thanks.
Thanks. I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years
It's
ago.
like she ran up, basically, like
She like saw it. She like literally just like
She's like,
leapt.
I need to sell this beef.
She leapt the fence and was like,
Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from the case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Yeah.
You know that little scene I happened to witness?
The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife.
No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten.
Miss Star's hatred towards Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago.
Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure.
Is it literally?
Yep, halberd and shield.
Cool.
Okay.
Still,
Even in Japanese? Oh, they borrowed it then.
Can I
Same
see?
characters.
Cool.
For those who can't see my phone, it's the Japanese word for contradiction.
oh yeah.
It
It's the
is.
same Chinese characters, which is cool.
Yay!
Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy.
How
And other
so,
things.
Miss Star? How so?
Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell.
You mean because of his brother's death?
They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate.
Her?
Lana Skye.
My sister?
The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo.
Lana and Chief Gant.
That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we're so shocked over how it turned out.
You mean with the forging of the evidence?
Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret.
But you didn't have proof anything illegal was done?
I'm proof enough of what happened.
Oh, I'm sorry.
After that case, all of us, save Goodman, were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor.
Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor.
Nothing's quite as simple as it appears.
Huh?
Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter.
She was being used?
Damon Gant and Lana Skye. 2 years ago, Dame Gant was chief detective and Lana second in command. They were the best.
They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they?
Damon Gant's magnetism, in particular, was almost unreal.
His magnetism?
That's it. By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled.
Incredible evidence? You mean?
Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared to confront him though.
I take it she's talking about forged evidence.
Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her.
Really?
Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake.
Mr. Marshall.
When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating.
Miss Starr.
That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that?
Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she?
Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence.
Chief.
That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office.
What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred?
If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office.
He who controls the spice controls the universe.
Yes. That must have been his goal all along.
But how could he control Lana?
I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude. There must have been a reason for her change.
At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr.
You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been.
Thanks, Miss Starr.
Thanks, Star.
And that's basically the last we'll see of her too.
Yep.
Oh.
Farewell.
Get to the bottom.
We're getting there.
We're approaching the climax.
February 24th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
Oh, you're back!
You're still here?
I gotta make 150 copies of these files.
Oh,
Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ!
you're a DJ as well?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey.
Oh, that DJ!
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no!
What?
I'm not letting you into the chief's office, period!
Exclamation mark.
It'd beat my neck on the line!
That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there.
There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
Blackmail.
Hello.
Ah.
trying to make him sad.
What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious!
I'll be back
Is he ever
when the
not
scene's
serious?
over.
Okay.
This next part's too painful for me.
Okay.
He loves
bye.
Gumshoe so much.
Gumshoe's amazing. Gumshoe's great.
I can't believe they pushed him this far.
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
At first, I thought he was as cold as ice. But now I know different. He trusted us detectives for providing with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
Detective.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But
Here, take my ID card.
We can't do that. If someone found out...
they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated.
What?
So, at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake!
Alright, detective. Thank you.
Gumshoe's the fucking best!
I feel honored to have been drawn as you in the thumbnail. So we're at like 3 minutes. Should we stop here?
We will stop here and we will begin inside the office, and it will be fun times. And shit's gonna get real.
I'll be there and I'll watch your back. Don't despair, I'm behind you.
If I need a tight one,
Or I need a brat, I'll know just where to find you.
thick or thin, we'll shine the light.
A defensive powerhouse pair. Okay, you win, you'll start tonight.
I knew that you would make it right. For truth and
Justice we will fight. And for you, I will be there.
Now let's go celebrate with some burgers. Your treat?